Hi, I'm Blanca Bird, and welcome to a yoga stretch. I hope that you enjoyed this session. We're going to focus today on some lymphatic drainage exercises. So we're going to do them in a very specific order. And I hope that they help you, that you enjoy them. And even if you don't need lymphatic drainage, just enjoy the opportunity to be still and quiet in your body and to be stress-free. So we begin by standing up tall in Tadasana, finding that balance in the front of the body and the back of the body, broadening your heart, lengthening through the crown of your head. Feeling the breath move in and out through the nose. Breathing in and out through the nose activates your parasympathetic nervous system, allowing the body to really relax and not try to flee or fight. So to begin our series, we're going to lie down. You may lie down on the floor. You may lay down on a couch. I'm going to lay down on this couch. And you may want to prop your knees if that's more comfortable for your spine. And you're going to rest completely and put both hands on your abdomen. And we're going to breathe in and out through the nose. 7 deep breaths. Keep breathing. Each breath relieves anxiety and allows your body to rest more fully. Seven deep abdominal breaths. Your hands are on your abdomen so you can feel the abdomen move. And then we'll sit up gently, rolling over and sitting up. And I'm going to get a chair. You can stay on your couch. You can sit on the floor. And we'll begin by making room for the lymph to move in the body. So we'll begin just by dropping the head over to one side and the other. Actually, we began by breathing, didn't we? Breathing is the first part of allowing the body to relax and to heal. So we're going 4 times to each side, listening to the crackles and letting the head drop a little lower. And then we're going to bring the head forward and gently roll halfway around and halfway around to the other side. Now, you can roll all the way around as long as your neck feels good. Be aware of your neck as it is today. Tomorrow it may be different. Yesterday. But how is it today? So we're rolling as far as we comfortably can. And then let your head float back up to the center. We're going to put our lips together and look up. And exhale and drop the chin. So we're looking up and dropping the chin. 4 times. And let your head float back to the center. We're going to draw the shoulders way up and exhale them down with a we're going to do that 4 times. And then we're going to roll the shoulders back, opening the chest. Maybe you'll hear some crackles now. Really rolling the shoulders back. 8, rolling the shoulders back. So that's maybe 3, 4, keep breathing. 5, 6, and 7, 8. And then let's roll them forward. 1, 2. We're going to go 8 times, rolling the shoulders forward. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to lift up our arms and squeeze the shoulders behind you. Really draw the elbows back behind you, squeezing the shoulders. So let's do 8 of those. 1. Inhale your arms up. 2, squeeze. 3. 4. Making things happen inside the body. Moving things around. 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring your hands to the center of your chest. Let your head float. And we're pushing the palms of the hands together, the heels of the hands together, inhaling, pressing, 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 and release. And let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, push, and hold the breath. Push, and release. Inhale, press, and hold the breath. And release. And once more, press. And release. And let your hands come down beside you. And then we're going to extend the arms out to the sides. Notice that my palms are up. My arms are extended all the way as far as I can through the shoulders. Now, if you have a hard time opening this far, you can be here. But be as wide as you can with your palms up and your elbows extended. So you can draw the shoulder blades. And we're going to make big circles. Opening, opening, opening. Big circles. Opening the shoulders and the arms. Breathing as we do this. See how many rounds we can go broad and open and extend. Broad and open and extend. Making big circles. And 2 more. 1 and 2. And keeping the arms extended if you can, or letting them rest on your lap for just a moment. Then bring the arms out again. And we're going to reach down down with the fingertips. So we're opening across the body, opening across the chest, reaching out with all 10 fingers, stretching across the body. Breathing and reaching out. And then we're curling the fingertips in and reaching out. Exhale, open wide, broaden the heart, stretch across. Let your tailbone relax. Breathe, open out, press and lift the heart. And turn the fingertips up and push again. Keep breathing. You're opening through the chest, dropping your tailbone, broadening your heart, reaching the fingertips up, keeping the fingers together, and bending the elbows. And we're drawing the fingertips toward the shoulders. So we're coming out, all the way out and in. Not quite Popeye, because we're extending the fingertips. Broad and in. That's 3, and we want to do at least 12. Yes, a whole dozen. And 4. Broadening. 5. And 6, we're halfway there. And 7, open wide. And 8. And 9. 10, broad. 11. And 12. Stretch and bring the hands in. And then we'll make the arms tall and stretch them forward. And we're going to bend the fingers in. And we're going to pump. Pumping the hands. Drawing the fingers in, and spreading out. Now, like Popeye, you're rolling with the fingers curled in, rolling in, stretching out. 2, can we do a dozen? 3, stretching out. 4, stretching out. 5, 6. Let's roll the fingers all the way out and then roll them in. 7. Fingers all the way out, roll them in. 8. Stretch them out, roll the fingers, roll them in all the way. 9, 10, 11, almost there, and 12, you've got it. Roll the shoulder blades, roll the elbows forward, and we're going to draw circles with one elbow, all the way around. All the way around. Draw it with the elbow. You can listen to the crackles here. Maybe that's 4, I'm not sure. And 5. And 6. And one more. 7. And let that hand rest and bring the other one up. And we're drawing all the way around. Stretching around. Broadening the heart. 5 and 6 and 7. And we'll rest our hands, put our feet firmly on the floor. Your sit bones on the floor. If you're sitting on the floor, your chest is broad. If Feel your chin parallel to the floor and the crown of your head rising up. And we take 7 deep breaths. Feel light. Does your body feel more open? Your heart maybe a little more open, the chest open. So we're going to do a little bit more stretching now. That was our series for lymphatic drainage. And I'm going to move the chair and we'll practice a little bit of downward facing dog with the chair. So it's always good to practice that kind of work before you do upside down work. You can go down all the way to the ground or you can go to the chair. Let's start with the chair. So we're going to stretch up and fold over, put our hands on the chair and walk ourselves back. So I've got all 4 feet of this chair on my mat so it doesn't go anywhere. And then I'm going to stretch my tailbone back and drop my head and really lengthen the body. So I'm tipping my tailbone up high and releasing my head and breathing into the tightness, breathing into the stretch, releasing my head and feeling the shoulders lengthen. And then gently I'm going to push forward. So I'm holding onto that chair and I'm putting my weight into the seat of the chair and I'm opening up. You can put your chair against a wall. You can put your chair against a doorknob. Broaden the heart and stretch up. And once more back to downward facing dog. Exhale and release over and lengthen the sides of the body and tip the tailbone high into the air. Breathe. Let your head drop and release. Let's step forward and open the heart. Come into a nice lunge. And step back and trade feet. Another strong lunge. We'll take 2 steps, both feet forward, and let ourselves roll over, dropping over, dropping over. Maybe even let the top of our head touch the chair, dropping the hands, bending the knees, and rolling the body up. Broadening the heart. Feels good to move. Feels good to feel your feet firmly on the floor. Broaden. Stand up nice and tall. Feel the crown of your head extend. Feel your heart lift and open. And breathe. So with our heart open and our spine tall, we're going to twist. So we're going to just cross the arm across the knee and bring our hand behind us and turn the body. Really breathe and lengthen and broaden the heart. And then we'll go to the other side. So we're going to cross over. Make sure your feet are really firm. Your hips are centered. You might even come forward a little bit on the chair so you're really firm. Releasing that hand, lifting the spine, turning the body. Opening the heart. And we'll come back to the center and let's do a little bit of hip opening. So we're going to stretch out one leg way from the base of the leg all the way through the heel, broadening and opening. Then we'll reach and we'll bend that knee. Keep your foot really flexed and bring it across so we can sit up nice and tall. We're broadening. We're gently letting that knee come down, the heart lift, and then we'll twist from here. So we're going to go across the body again. Nice flexed foot, strong knee, hand behind you. Lift your heart, lengthen, rooting the sit bones. Exhale, exhale, exhale. And we're coming back to the center. Let's go to the other side, just like this. So we're going to put the hand against that really flexed foot. We're going to lift and turn and really turn. You know, sometimes our eyes tell us, I've gone around enough. So maybe look forward until you've turned as far as you can, and then find out where you are. Back to the center. Let's open up the other hip. So we're going to lengthen that leg straight out, extending out of the sit bone, lifting, broadening, reaching through the little toe. Breathe. Take your hand behind the knee, lift, flex that foot strongly, breathe. Find your sit bones. Make sure your foot is firm on the floor. This foot is flexed. Breathe, open. Let's go across the body, hand behind you, returning. So we'll look straight ahead, straight ahead, straight ahead until we're turned all the way around. Inhale, come across, lift, push against that flexed foot, lift, turn, turn, turn. Both sit bones on the chair or the floor. Breathe. Back to the center. And we'll release both feet to the floor. We're sitting up nice and tall. Let's use this chair to do a few standing poses. So we can do downward facing dog, or let's use it to do triangle pose. So I'm going to put my foot right in the center of the chair. I'm going to open up both hips and broaden my heart. Inhale, and I'm going to shift my hips, drawing right out of that center, stretching across. Maybe I can touch the back of the chair. Maybe I can touch the seat of the chair, but I'm really lifting my thighs, broadening and inhaling and opening. Enjoy that deep breath and that deep stretch. Feeling your body firmly pushing into the floor. And push with that back foot and rise up. And let's do it again on the other side. So you can move your chair, kind of like weightlifting. And we're going to stretch and broaden and extend. Reach up. Maybe to the back of the chair. Maybe to the seat of the chair. Open the heart. Find the breath. Breathe. And press with that back foot. And rise up. Turning in and stepping together. Letting your shoulders roll open. Feel the evenness between the front of your feet and the back of your feet, so you find that perfectly balanced place. Engaging, letting the tailbone sink, the heart open, the shoulders drop back. Feel your breath. Inhale and exhale. Thank you for joining me. It's been my pleasure. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Thank you.